Good morning, day 2 here at the old land clear job. I got some help today, my buddy Jake. We actually been trying to work together and do something together for almost a year now. He's down here helping me run the skid steer, run the saw. That's Jake, that's YouTube. Actually a fellow plumber, fellow tradesman. Now we're doing weekend work. We're going to move some timber and stuff. So put the chainsaw out in a second and get all the machines fueled up, fired up, and we'll get to ripping. Okay, so I got going. I forgot to tell Jake, hey, there's a huge sinkhole, don't go over here. And he buried it in the sinkhole. We got him dialed now, he's going good. Got the big tree knocked down. Big tree's knocked down out of the way. Now I just got stumps to dig out and the yard to grade off. So sorry for the stop and go so much. But yeah, I had to have a Chinese fire drill here first thing this morning, pulling out the 7.5. So totally my fault for telling him don't go over there, it's really soft. I assumed he could read the dirt like I could, but you would never know it's that soft. Got my bald head sweat this morning. Let's go. We got it looking good now. Everything is looking good. You take that stump out there, one more stump there, and all the other stuff will be grading. I'm trying to think how to get this stuff out of here. I got filled this one in, and there's 2 more big ones that come out. So I don't know how to attack this. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. This thing is heavy. Well, honestly, if I had a thumb on this, or not a thumb and a blade, I just anchor against the blade and roll it down the hill. hell's a horn at this dude? See if Jake can get her down the hill. We'll see if Jake can get her down the hill. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what we can do with her. See if he can get her down. Yeah, take her down the hill, baby. Yeah, all right. One down, two more big ones to go. I'll try maybe a platform to work off of here. I got the ground so messed up from all the dirt I got everywhere from all the other stumps. But I'll be honest with you guys, if I didn't pull the stumps out that I already had, if I didn't pull these out first, there's no way I could have got these out because I couldn't roll down the hill. And you guys can see right here as the other stumps are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all this material. Whoa, Bobby! See, look at that! Holy smokes! Root balls are no joke. I'd love to have me one of these machines. Would love it. I don't know if I can work there enough. I'm hoping the more I do, the bigger I get, the business gets, the more I can justify having a machine this big. But I don't ever want to have a semi. I don't ever want to have a dump truck. I may be a dump truck, but I don't want to have a semi. I don't want all the extra overhead. Just more stuff to break. Update, working on this stump. Taking forever. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out. Once it's up, I don't know how I'm gonna get it out of the hole. Like it's so big. I might have to dig me. I don't know what we're gonna do. This thing is a Mondo. Guys that do land clearing all the time, please drop some tips on how to get stumps out easier. There's gotta be an easier way. To move, I see movement. Let's just keep undermining it, I guess. Just keep digging underneath it until it pops. Oh, more movement. Oh my gosh, the thing is huge. Holy cow, that thing's giant. Wow. I'm gonna go find the homeowner and show him this way. Dude, look at this hole. The sump is out. Finally. Last sump of the day is out, and then we can start grading this all off. Heck to the yeah. What a giant stump. Holy smokes. All right, just got back from lunch. Got this track shoveled out on the 315. I'm gonna get in the skid steer and start grading this bad boy off. Let's see how we do. Next build to do I need to do with it, because all that dirt underneath that stumps needs to settle anyways. Yeah. So we'll call that W. Here's what we got done so far today. I'm letting them dry out. Still pretty wet, as you can see the puddles everywhere. There's still water there. Come back Monday morning and grade the rest of it off and make sure all the water's going that way. And they're bringing in quarter minus and sand or something for the horse arena or whatever they're doing with that whole thing. So all I know is I gotta get water going that way, away from this. So we'll be back Monday morning after it dries out some and get it wrapped up. Good morning, happy Sunday. Out here looking at a job today. I actually got a couple estimates going today. Look at this. This pond levee is eroding away to nothing. This is how skinny this is getting. Beautiful big lake right here. The levee's almost gone. You guys can see the spillway has failed. See that back there? That has failed. And this whole entire levee is eroding away. So I have to figure out how to get all this rebuilt back up and get a game plan on how to fix all this. Never done a job like this before, but eager to get the proper intel, apply it, and make it happen. You guys can see up here how wide the levee used to be. All the way right here. It was that wide and slowly all falling away. So, gonna have to call in some favors and talk to some professionals about this one, guys. But I love jobs like this where I get to learn real time. Second estimate of the day. I think this is like a 32 inch, maybe a 36 inch galvanized tile or a culvert. You can see it's eroding away on both sides. So we're going to, obviously he wants to take it out, build it up, and repair it properly. So, you know, don't ever judge a book by its cover, by the way, guys. I pulled in this driveway. I was driving out through here. I was like, man, we're in the middle of nowhere. I wasn't pumped about the area, and there's $1 million house on top of the hill. So I always humble myself and check myself. Don't ever judge anything until you're there on the site. So I always get these manufactured ideas in my head, like, oh man, by myself out, and I pull in, there's a giant, beautiful home up there. I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. You always assume the worst. So we're here now. We're going to assess the situation. He might be home, he might not be. And then, yeah, we'll see what's up. Happy Monday. Back out here at the Land Clear grade off job. Got the ledger set up on the trailer. Shot some benchmarks. And honestly, we're not putting this horse pad on grade. We're just making sure the water falls away from the existing building. That's all we're doing. So I'm just making sure I have some benchmark points. I can get everything rolling down the hill. I'm gonna get as flat as I can in some areas, but his mother-in-law says she wants it flat, and there's no way to get this thing flat unless I bring in 900 loads of dirt. Not really 900 loads, but like I'd say probably 45 loads of good clay to the compactor. And I said, hey, I can do that for you, but it's gonna cost $40-some thousand. And he's like, no. He goes, this is for horses. We're not out here doing competition. So I like Jay, his customer. He's an awesome dude. I really, really got a lot of respect for him. He's been super nice and awesome to work with. So he makes me laugh, makes me giggle. So he built this house for his mother-in-law. She's gonna live here. It's gonna be for her horses. So just a pretty rad setup, honestly, guys. I mean, this is like a compound, a family compound. And honestly, that's like if my in-laws are down to ride, I would buy an estate with them right now. With my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my in-laws, I would ride for it, because that way my kids have something forever, have generational wealth built up. And it's kind of the goal. We're trying to build up something for my kids, especially since they have autism. I'm trying to do this for them. That way in 15 years, they don't have to kill themselves to work. They'll be set up if they want to be. So that's why I'm going so hard right now. For the next 5 years, I'm just going to set them up. I don't care about me. I don't care about having a camper, a boat, and all this nice shit. I don't care. I want to set them up. So that's the goal. But for today, the goal is to get this grade off and get the heck out of here. And we're moving on to a huge waterproof job. One of the next videos you see is a giant waterproof job I sold. And we'll be on that. So still in the Duramax. The Ford's still down. Hopefully after tonight, the Ford's ready to go get picked up because I'm so sick of driving this thing. Not that I don't like driving it. I do like driving it, but I have none of my tools, my toolbox, my fuel cell, everything's in my other truck. So I feel naked in this bad boy. Back with the 5-gallon cans. So let's get in the 752, get the little magnetic level out. Get my cheater thing here, wherever it's at. Magnetic Milwaukee level, and let's get to grading. making some progress. It's really deceiving because this driveway is lower than this pad, but he told me to shoot off of this and follow this grade and make sure it's falling that way, which I got that going on. I got the fall, but it's just messing with my mind back here because the driveway's lower, so I'm not sure what his plan is with the driveway. Okie dokie, so the tree guy's here. My buddy Nolan showed up. We're gonna take down these 2 Mondo trees that I was not comfortable taking down. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're taking down these 2 right there. Those 2 big girls right there coming down. So that one he can drop, that one we got a pull on. So let's see how she shakes out. If we mess up, it won't be in the video, but if you see this part and everything goes well, we'll see the video.
First one might be a little sketchy. I might have to bore cut it. And,
yeah, we'll watch it. Here's Nolan 7. My buddy Nolan. This is a guy I've been building tracks with since I was literally 14 years old. He's a tree guy now. He's crazier than me. I don't like heights or electricity, and he gets up in the trees high. And now he has this sick lift. But yeah, our dumbass dirt bike guys, we both are self-employed doing crazy shit. So he's gonna saw cut some trees. You ready to rip?
my first day, so we'll see what happens.
First day, you just got this overnight in a lift in a truck and trailer. This first time.
I just got these shirts this morning.
Yes, sir.
Stole that thing last night.
No insurance, dog. YOLO. He uses a slingshot. David versus Goliath, real life right here. He uses slingshot. Slingshots a slow rope up in the tree, and then he gets his big rope up in there. Now he's pulling his big rope up in there. And
$200,000 lift on the trailer, but we use a fucking slingshot.
Yeah, $200,000 lift on the trailer, but we're using a slingshot. I respect this is how the Pilgrims did it, man. I got your ears on now, YouTube. No one's got their helmet on. We're talking, that way we're safe. Safe as we can be out here in the wilderness. We got a rope 40 foot, we got a rope about 90 foot up in the tree, 80 foot in the tree. That's how we do it, baby. That's Precision Plus, dog. That's that Precision Plus, dog. Ow! All right, yeah, I'll swing down there. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Come on, all you logs. This is a D9 Ken Moto skid steer. Tree is down, Nolan rolled out of here. We're tracking this bad boy in my GoPro charging truck, and I'm gonna roll out. That's gonna take care of this one, guys. Every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we have a free Google Meet call, link below. Would love to have you. If you have any questions about how I got in this business, how to start the business, how to bid work, how to get insurance, what steps to take and not take, I'll give you my real opinion, whether it's don't buy this, buy that. And I'm not saying I have all the answers. I just sharing my experience with you guys, what I went through. And I've been in business for myself for going on 4 years, and I've learned a lot along the way with no formal teacher. So I'm happy to share my knowledge to help you guys out. 100% free. So thank you for watching. As always, God first, family second, work third, more dirt.